We are a community of African Americans who basically have come from the South, so we have a whole different way of celebrating. We are joyful, we are sometimes loud, we do a lot of clapping and a lot of singing.
There aren't too many parishes in the United States, particularly in California, that reflect an African American expression of Catholicism.
Our praise and worship is from our African American culture.
We're a community that is rich in spirit, rich in spirituality.
If something touches our spirit during the homily, we do the call and response.
One of the unique attributes of being in an African American Catholic community is that you experience the fullness of the African American cultural history of hospitality, of warmth, of generosity, of care.
We probably have the longest peace part of the Mass as anyone because we hug and kiss everybody. We're up and down the aisles.
We are definitely family.
You have to take on the mind of being an African American worshiper in the South, right? If you were a Catholic person 70 years ago, worshiping in Louisiana, worshiping in Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, you would have been relegated to, if not the back of the church, your own church altogether. There's a distinct history of feeling unwelcome, feeling like you do not belong here. So in response to that, African American churches, particularly in our own Catholic tradition, as we're speaking in that context, tend to be very hospitable because they know what it's like to be ostracized. They know what it's like to be excluded from the worship experience.
In terms of who we are, I think we're a group of individuals who love being around community. This past year was really rough for us, as it was with everybody, but when we started to come back to church, it was so wonderful to have people say, "I'm so happy to see you," or "I'm so happy," even though we weren't hugging and we were doing our 6 feet apart and all that other spacing, we were just so joyful to kind of see each other and to say it's wonderful to see you again.
What you'll get is certainly a sense of warmth, you'll certainly get a sense of welcome, you'll certainly get a sense of joy, which extends not just within the African American, I just say African American church, which is the broader definition of church rather than just specific to Catholicism. So you'll have that experience, you'll have the music experience, which again is part of the richness of the African American church tradition.
We have a wonderful gospel choir, both a young adult choir and an adult and a youth choir.
I'm originally from Louisiana. So I've been here 16 years now, and maybe about 6 months after moving here, I was asked to be the music director here.
They are the ones who bring the spirit out, and so there are certain songs that they will sing that will make you cry. There were certain songs that they will sing that will make you stand up and be very joyful and clap your hands.
We absolutely love our gospel music, so we have a gospel mass at 11 here.
Our musical style, it's not your typical Catholic style, like a lot of people would say.
And so it kind of throws people. It's like, are you sure this is a Catholic church?
It's pretty much just part of our heritage. It's part of who we are and how we worship.
Great gospel music makes us move. And when we praise loudly.
It's all about what touches your heart.
It is as authentically Catholic as any worship style within the Catholic Church because there are people of God who are baptized and have become Catholic, who express their sense of faith in Christ in a way that speaks to them.
The other ministries that we work on or that we have here that people are involved in are, of course, the Knights of St. Peter Claver.
So the Knights of Peter Claver is one of the, if not in fact, the largest Black Catholic-led fraternal service order. And it's been founded since November 7th of 1909. For the Knights, I would say we have about 25 in our council, and for the ladies, it's about maybe 40.
I am part of St. Peter Claver's Ladies Auxiliary here at St. Benedict's, Court 336. I have been recently voted in as Vice Grand Lady.
We do a lot of fundraising. We do a Southern Fish Fry dinner sale each year.
People participate and we actually run out of food.
The ladies have an event that they do in the fall. Their big fundraiser is a ladies' fashion show.
The fashion show is just a nice afternoon where we feed you.
You'll get jambalaya, you'll get gumbo, you'll get etouffee, you'll get the boudin.
You could also see some great fashions from local designers. And our fashion show really is our big fundraiser for the year, because who doesn't want to have good fashion?
And also, not only the council, but the court as well, we do give away a scholarship to a high school student.
We also give scholarships every year to a young lady, preferably a young lady of color.
We try our best to help those who are in need in our community.
I am part of the parish council here at St. Benedict's, and one of my responsibilities when I joined about 4 years ago was to be the lead on the National Night Out. The great thing about National Night Out is you get to see and find out what everyone within St. Benedict's does. So we have people who are part of the Red Cross, who are part of the Alameda County Food Bank. Our choir is highlighted. We also have a line dancing group here, so they are also highlighted, and we have a DJ who belongs to the parish as well that supplies the music. National Night Out is a great way, not only just for other St. Benedict's parishioners to get to know and find out what everybody does and how everybody's participating, but also get to know the neighborhood, and the neighborhood to get to know us, because we've been here forever. So I just think it's a great way for everybody to participate and get to know each other and really bring forth that community that St. Benedict's is known for.
If someone just say, oh, I'm just coming in to see what's going on, come on in, join the family. And that's the way we are here at St. Benedict, very open and straight from the heart.